Talk a little bit about active and cooperative learning, and I'm going to basically talk about my experiences with cooperative learning, because if you want to learn the theoretical background on it, you need to learn from the same teachers I did. Carl Smith and Rich Felder, for example, Roger and David Johnson, who gave a marvelous 1997 ERM Distinguished Lecture on cooperative learning, and then on managing teams, people like Jack McGordy and Gib Aiken, who is a professor in commerce at the University of Virginia. And finally, John Haywood, in his book on engineering education, has a tremendous chapter on cooperative learning. So, what is cooperative learning? Well, obviously it's getting students to actively engage in doing things, but you put them together into teams or groups in order to do that. And what makes cooperative learning different, as Carl Smith pointed out, is there are 5 essential attributes. One of them is positive interdependence. That is, all the members of the team have a common goal that they're trying to achieve or a common product that they're trying to design. Second is promotive interaction. That is, when the people are together, they're doing real work and accomplishing things. There's individual and group responsibility. Every team member is responsible for the activities of the team as well as for their personal activities. Finally, you train the people involved in a cooperative learning situation on the skills of teamwork, including communication. The most important communication skill is listening to each other, and then things like decision making, problem solving, leadership, conflict management, and so forth. And then finally, there is the group paying attention to what it's doing and trying to optimize itself over time. That is to say, the group reviews its own processes to make sure that they are in fact being effective. And these practices, cooperative learning practices, have had impacts in all sorts of areas. They increase student grades and so forth, but one of the important things about them is that they simulate the experience that students will get into when they get into industry. That is to say, cooperative learning helps prepare students for the professional workplace.